Hi, my beautiful divine souls. How are you doing today? I am here because, as we all know, today is day of eclipse, and I think it's an important subject to talk about the male and the female energy, as we have a very strong male and female pull during eclipse days and eclipse seasons. So it's very important to understand how to align these energies within ourselves, because everybody has these energies, male and female. And not necessarily because you're a girl, you'll have only female energy, or if you're a guy, you'll have only male energy, okay? So basically, the sun male energy is the energy that is constantly moving, acting, doing. It is the energy of the sun. So basically, right now between you and I, we could say that I am the one doing. I would be the masculine energy and you're the one listening, so you're on the receiving end. And when we talk about the feminine and the moon, we talk about receiving, okay? And even like in the way the universe works, we can see it clearly. The moon doesn't have light of its own. The moon reflects the light of the sun. So in the same way, it's like the moon is there just kind of like receiving the light of the sun, and it's just a channel through which it shines through. And basically, we must learn to engage or align within these two polarities within ourselves, within our personalities. Why is this so important? Because without them being in perfect balance or synchronicity, we can't really manifest. For example, I'll give you like a quick example. When you're doing and you're doing and you're constantly doing, and you think that you have to like do, especially when we're working, we think that the more work we do and the more we do and the more hours we put in and the more effort we put in is gonna be like a better outcome. Well, it doesn't work that way. It's not necessarily that way, because it's like, I'll give you an example, and it's a very like tangible example. Like, for example, somebody who's studying for a big test, right? There's a student who's doing like this test, and he's known it for a month that he has to study for the big test, right? So he's studying the whole time. So he's doing, and he's actively participating and engaged in studying, right? But there comes at one point where that student has to let go of the studying, let go of the work, and just kind of like acknowledge that it is time to receive, that the work has been done already. The work has been done already. So it is time to receive. So what happens if the student doesn't really create that space to receive? Basically, if you don't create the space to receive, you're not going to receive, because you're just in the doing mode, and you're not really haven't even contemplating into moving into the receiving mode, So it's very important how we handle ourselves, because especially men, many times, and men with work, think that the more they do, the more hours they put in, the more people they contact, the more deals they'll get through. And and that's the tendency for the male energy to do, to give, and then they're not creating that space for receiving, which is really important. So and during our lives, during our days, we must learn to know when to give, when to work, and then when to pull back and stop and just say like, okay, I've done the work has been done, it's time to receive. Okay? So I just wanted to share that with you today. Thank you.